Hi, boys and girls. It's story day. I have a new story for you. It's called Bounce. It's going to show you lots of ways that you can jump and hop and bounce. So while you watch my video, you can pause it and see if you can do the things that they're doing in my story. Are you ready? Come on, let's bounce like a bunny. Can you hop like a bunny too? See how high you can bounce. Hip, hop, hip, hop. The dog is bouncing like a bunny. Did you jump like a bunny? Let's bounce like a frog. Ker-plop, ker-plop. Can you get down and do some frog jumps? And look, he's jumping into the water. I'll bounce to the left if you bounce to the right. See if you can do leaps like these ballerinas. How far can you leap? Bees bounce in the daytime. Bats bounce in the night. Can you be a bumblebee? Bzzz. What about a bat? Spread your wings and fly like a bat. You can bounce a ball right off your hand. Do you remember when we would try to bounce the ball off of our arms in gym class? See if you can do that outside. Or bounce it off your toes. See if you can kick the ball outside. I can bounce a beach ball on the tip of my nose. Look. Can you balance a ball on your nose like the dog? Can you? And like the seal? Go outside and see if you can find a beach ball to balance on the tip of your nose. If you bounce into a puddle, it's best to bounce in boots. Oh, do you have some rain boots that you can go and bounce in puddles in? Ask Mom first. If you must bounce in the market, it's best not to bounce in fruit. No, dog, no. Don't bounce in the fruit. Bouncing with your best friend is called bouncing double. Bouncing on the couch is called big bouncing trouble. Don't bounce on the couch. That would be big trouble. It's hard to bounce in roller skates. That's not a good idea. We don't bounce in roller skates. It's fun to bounce on poles. Maybe you have one of these bouncing sticks to bounce on. I think they're called pogo sticks. If hippos bounced from place to place, imagine all the holes. A hippo is so big, he would make lots of holes if he bounced. Can you pretend to be a big hippo? Get down on all fours. Can you bounce like a hippo would? If bouncing in the sun gets hot, bounce back into the shade. Look, can you bounce like a kangaroo? Kangaroos are good bouncers. See how high you can bounce. If it's too hot in the sun, the kangaroo says, bounce in the shade. If bouncing makes you thirsty, bounce yourself to a lemonade. What is the dog drinking? You're right. He's having some lemonade after all that bouncing. Do you like to drink lemonade? I like lemonade. A bounce can turn into a bump, and a bump into a fall. What was he bouncing on? You're right. He was bouncing on the bed. And what happened? He fell off. I think he hit his head. But it's better to have bounced and bumped than never to have bounced at all. Look at my friend the dog. What happened to him? He has lots of band-aids from all that bouncing. I hope you don't need band-aids from your bouncing. And that's the end of our story. I hope you had fun bouncing with me, seeing how many different ways you can bounce, and have lots of fun. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.